Indeed, Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 0. That puts us on 40 points now. There's no way we are heading down now.
100%, we are not going to go down now. I can say now we are officially safe for another season in the Premier League. Wow. Know how many times I've been on a knife edge with Newcastle United? 5 times in a row. 5 bloody times in a row. Aston Villa nearly gave me nerve-wracking. I thought we were going to be losing that game. Brighton nearly got me nerve-wracking. Oh, God. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I would say the first half we played a lot better. I would say we played a lot more better attacking. Bruno, fantastic, like he always does. But Mickey Amon, about bloody time.
I mean, that you could see what that meant to him, couldn't you? The way he belted that pass there, Guaita, right in the top corner. He had no chance of saving that. You could tell what that meant to him because he's been in for pelters this season. He really, really has.
He has. He's given everything he's got to Newcastle United. That's the best I've seen Amon perform since he came to Newcastle United. I think that's his best performance by far, and I would say his best goal that I've seen all season. So fair play to him. I hope this will be a start for him to boost his confidence. Hopefully he'll get better. Joe Linton, he did a good performance. St Max, yes, he did a good performance, but at the end of the day, it's just this passing the ball thing. It's not gonna draw on me. It's just absolutely, God, I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I didn't think our day would come. And also now, 6 home wins in a row.
Exactly.
When's the last time we did that?
Not until it was under Bobby.
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul, Bobby. God rest his soul.
Absolutely. Wilfred Zaha, what an absolute clown he is. I cannot stand the bloke. I mean, that was down your end. What was that stupid dive?
I don't know what he was trying to get out of it. Where I see from where I was standing, he blatantly dived. 100% he dived. And he went down on his knee, and at the end of the day, he just bloody dived. Honestly, I felt like swearing, but I don't want to swear. Because last time I swear, it was our Leeds game, so I don't want to swear in this one.
Absolutely. Well, we've got Norwich on Saturday. I mean, who are really... they're going to get relegated there very, very soon. Can we end the rot down there?
I hate to say it, yes, we are. Because the past few times we've been away at Norwich, we always lose. Remember that time when Pookie got a hat-trick, made him look like Lionel Messi?
Hopefully not this time.
Hope not, but I hate to say it, but Norwich will go down 100% and at the bottom. But if we get something at Norwich, that's a great result. But the next couple of games, we've got nothing to worry about. Yes, we've got big games coming up with Liverpool. Oh, God, I can feel now we are officially safe. We are officially safe.
Absolutely we are. There you go. Lawrence, Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 0. That puts us on 40 points now. There's no way we're heading down this season now.
No, I think you could argue we're probably safe before tonight, but just be brilliant to get to the 40-point mark, especially after how the first half of the season went.
Absolutely. What a cracking goal that was tonight by Miggy. You can tell what that meant to him. Of course, he was booked for the taking off the shirt and going in the crowd, which to me is a naff rule. But again, you can tell what that meant to him because he's been in for heavy criticism in this season, and the goal he scored tonight was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really keen on him playing on the right-hand side, but, he came on against Wolves when Fraser went off and did well in that game, and he's done well last couple of games, and you're really pleased with him getting a goal.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, he deserved that. Him and Bruno again was fantastic tonight as well. Zaha, I cannot stand that bloke. He's a clown. That stupid dive towards the end, what was he doing? I mean, he should have been yellow carded for that.
He should have been. I mean, he was an absolute prat tonight. He's a good player, but man, just you're probably frustrated if you're a Palace fan with his diving.
Yeah, he's just, I can't stand him, as I've just said. Norwich away on Saturday. They're going to be relegated very soon, no disrespect, but can we end the rot down there on Saturday?
Hope so. I mean, we'll reckon that Carroll's not very good, but you could have said the same about Brighton at home, Southampton away, even Leicester at home. Yep. Hopefully we can get a result against them, but it might not be an easy game. They did come from 2-0 down to again, it's Man United. I know they lost the game in the end. They beat Burnley at home recently.
That's it, absolutely. Well, we are staying up. Brilliant. Paul, Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 0. That puts us on 40 points now, and there's no chance we are heading down now this season. Just brilliant to get us to that mark now.
Yeah, I didn't think we're going down anyway after the 2 previous home games, but 9 points from 3 home games. I mean, none of us really thought that. We thought, yeah, we'll get a point here and win there, maybe get 5 points. But brilliant. And the lads were knackered tonight. Second half they were knackered, but you know what, they were cramping up and everything. But you know what's different, Pete? The fight.
It is.
The fight in the team. The defending was awesome. They didn't want to give away a goal. You know, Cher was, you know, he made some bad passes. He was a bit dodgy in the first half, but you know what? He was knackered again in the second half, but he kept going. Him and Dan Burn, any balls into the box, they were there to deal with. There was one shot from Zaha. Didn't really threaten us.
Absolutely. Cracking goal by Miggy. You can see what that meant when he gets booked for the celebration, but because he's been in for pelters this season, that goal he scored tonight was fantastic.
We've all given him pelters, but tonight he was outstanding. That's the best I've seen from Miggy in a long time. And brilliant ball by Bruno. Fantastic ball over the top. And Miggy, to be fair to him, held off the defender, cut inside. And where I was sitting, it looked like he'd ballooned it over the bar, but then suddenly it nestled in the top corner and all hell broke loose. I mean, it was just a fantastic goal, and he played really well tonight.
Certainly did, and Bruno played very well as well. Well, back to Zaha. Well, you know what you can call him. I cannot stand that bloke.
He's a monumental bellend, Pete. He really is. He's just a horror show when things don't go his way. I thought Maxi was bad sometimes when he goes down and flails his arms about every single challenge, and then the dive. I mean, you know what it is?
He should have been yellow carded for that. That was stupid.
But he knelt down and he looked at the referee, and none of the other Crystal Palace players could be bothered with him. They just turned around and ran back, and you know, shouting at his players and all that. I mean, he's no leader or anything. He's just a moaning, whinging little twat.
He definitely is. I mean, yeah. Away to Norwich on Saturday. We all know they're going to be relegated very, very soon. I know our record down there is terrible, but can we end the rot down there and possibly push them further to be heading towards the championship very soon?
Well, it's going to be confirmed very soon, isn't it? I mean, you know, they've made a little bit of a fight of it, and credit to them for that. But you know, they're going down. For us, he might make changes. You know, given the amount of games we've had in such a short space of time, he may change the midfield up. He may give Chris Wood a rest, who I thought was, you know, he wasn't great today. He put himself about, you know, but you know, he's not good enough. We all know that, but you know, the lad put himself about tonight. And he still got stuck in, which is all he can do. And he did that. I thought Maxi was good tonight. Again, just the last shot of the cross let him down, but you know, he was all over the place tonight, and credit to him. But the lads just have it's a desire to win now, Pete. It's the passion they've got for the shirt. You know, you can see at the end when they do the lap of honour what it means to the fans. How many fans stay back now? You know, the stadium used to be half empty when the full-time whistle went, but everybody wants to be part of this journey. But it's just, yeah, good feelings. 9 points from the 3 home games. Can't say better than that, buddy.
Saviour, brilliant. We are staying up.
Ready?
Yeah. Shoggy, Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 0. That puts us on 40 points now, and there's no way we're heading down throughout the rest of the season.
Season was done on Sunday. I think we've got the points now. The lads are playing with belief, and it's all down to Eddie Howe's hard work. You know, he's come into the football club, had 5 points, and he's really galvanised. You know, the players, their momentum is unbelievable. I mean, their fighting spirit for him is unbelievable. The fact that the city's been, you know, reborn, if you like, under the new ownership and under his management. I'm excited now for what the summer's to bring. But in terms of the game today, I said it wasn't the best game to watch on the eye. I think first half, we had a lot of control of it, but we just didn't really finish them off when we should have done. Miggy missed a big chance, but he made up for it, and he put it past quite a good finish, 1-0. But second half, I was expecting a little bit more, maybe in terms of counter-attacking, didn't. But we're sat back too deep at times. Should have got out a bit more, but I'm not complaining. We defended really well, and we kept a clean sheet, and it's 3 points at the end of the day.
That's amazing. I mean, go back to Miggy's goal. I mean, you can see what that meant to him, because he's been in for pelters this season, but the way he just buried that in the top corner, Guaita had no chance of saving that.
Oh, it was a great finish. It was a good little ball into him as well. The way he just took on the whole defence and smashed it beyond the keeper. That's what you expect. I mean, at the start of the season, I reckon if Brucey would have missed that, he probably would have skied that one wide as well. But it just goes to show that the team are playing with confidence, and that's what we need to see. That they're thriving off the crowd. And the crowd believe in the players, and when it all goes together, everyone's united, we start getting the results that we need. As said, if you look at the 3 home games, we've won all 3. They've been quite close. We've had to really dig in deep, and the lads have shown, what true spirit they've got, and that they want to play for this football club, beyond the summer. A lot of them are still playing for their futures. Yeah. But as you mentioned with Mickey, it's good to see that he's stepping up, and that in the last couple of games, he really has taken his game to another level. And I was one of them that said, I think he needs to go at the end of the season. But it's good to see that players can prove you wrong, and that's what I want to see. Yep. Just absolutely, I'm just speechless. I don't know what to say really. I think we deserve to be on the 40 points. I think if Bruce hadn't have screwed it up at the start of the season, I think we could be talking 50, 55 points. That's not been over the top. I just think some of the games where we drop points as well, I think we are better than where the league suggests. We're 11th at the minute, and I think we could go higher.
Absolutely. Zaha, I can't stand that bloke. Did you see what he was doing out there?
Great footballer. He's got a lot of talent. He can run, but the amount of times he was going down was unbelievable. He's the most fouled player in the Premier League, and you can see why. I mean, some of them are quite soft. Some of them are obviously legit.
Did you see that dive in the end?
Well, to be fair though, if you've got Zaha on your team, you're probably wanting to do the same. You're probably wanting, your player to go down to get free kicks to try and get back into it. But I'm kind of glad it didn't go in their favour. But I just felt like the second half was a bit cagey, a bit nervy. We could have done a bit more, going forwards to work the Crystal Palace keeper a bit more, but we didn't. But I'm not really bothered at the end of the day. We've got another 3 points. And as I said, if this game had been under Steve Bruce right now, the way we played in the second half, I think we could be talking a defeat. To be honest with you, it probably would have ended, if the worst case scenario would have been a 0-0 draw, and I probably would have been in bed by now. But because we're so good, I'm out this late, even if I got work the next day. But this is just brilliant, just the scenes out there, at full time was brilliant. I had to stay back and clap for the lads. I had to clap for the manager, the coaching staff, everyone, the ownership, everyone who's connected with the club. I think it's great. And as I said, things are only going to get better. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Norwich away on Saturday. I know our record down there is pretty horrible, but they're going to be relegated very, very soon. I mean, can we end that rot down there and just push them a bit further into relegation?
Well, we haven't beaten them since 94, is that you were saying. I think records are there to be broken. Obviously, we didn't beat Leicester since 2014 at home, so we can try and break that duck. I think we need to. Norwich are not a good side. They're a bit like Watford, terrible side. Players are not good enough for this level. I think we're on fire. We're full of confidence. The players have got belief. Yes, okay, they were quite tired tonight. But, Saturday is a different game. Maybe if he just changes it up a little bit.
I think you might do.
I think Norwich are there for the taking, as we all know in the past that they do give her a good game. But I think we'll beat them. I really do. I think we'll give them a footballing lesson. I could be wrong. I could look back at this and think, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. The shackles are off, if you like. We're safe now. We'll just pick up as many points as possible and just hope that we can keep the season strong and just end on a real high.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Archer, Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 0. That puts us on 40 points now, but there's no way we're heading down now this season.
Oh, no, we're not heading down. We're fucking safe. Come on!
Exactly, man. I mean, the goal from Miggy the day was just absolutely brilliant. He was booked for the celebration, of course, taking his shirt off and going in the crowd. But you can tell what that meant to him. It was a cracking finish because he's been in for massive criticism this season. And the way he took that goal tonight was absolutely sublime.
It was a good goal, cracking goal for Almiron. I think it was Bruno that passed through at him, and Almiron controlled it by his chest, and he was away, and he just chipped the goalkeeper. What a goal that was!
Absolutely. I mean, just brilliant. Top corner. Guaita had no chance of seeing that. Second half, it wasn't great, but the lads look knackered again, but they're working their bollocks off every time. Well, we've got to go on to Wilfred Zaha. I mean, I can't stand that bloke, can you? He's an absolute idiot.
Oh, Zaha is an absolute bellend. He's just awful.
Well, when things don't go his way, I mean, that dive down the Lee's end. I mean, what was that?
I know, like he literally dived in the penalty box and he was expecting a penalty. Like no, it was.
Paul just said the other Palace players just ignored him. Just to say, what the fucking hell you doing?
I know, but Zaha was just absolutely shocking. The whole Palace team was just crap.
They weren't that good tonight. Yeah, you've got to admit. But Norwich away on Saturday. I know our record down there is very poor. They are pretty much going to be relegated very, very soon. It's going to happen very, very shortly. But can we end the rot down there at Carrow Road?
I don't see why not. I reckon we'll beat Norwich. I'm quite confident. I'm gonna go with, I would say, 2-0 Newcastle.
Could well be. Do you think he could make changes, Eddie Howe?
I reckon he should make changes. I
think the midfield possibly.
I would bring in Jacob Murphy in.
He could do. Could he risk? Paul even said he could risk Chris Wood.
I could rest him and bring Dwight Gale in because, the thing is with Dwight Gale, he signed a bloody 3-year contract. He's never had a game. He's always been on the bench. He's never had any game time. So what's the point signing him on a 3-year contract in the summer?
I mean, it's just ludicrous. Right, come on then. Right, yo again.
Hooray, Newcastle! We're fucking safe!